Morning, Collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I should have been hit that live button, but sometime, in between readings, I'll be listening to music and dancing, and it's hard to stop. Can't stop till you get enough. Look, they're a fraud, and yes, they tried it. Look, there is, and this is an older woman because she keeps coming out here. Good lady in the reverse right here. Whoever this older woman is right here, in my pre-shuffle, it came out, they already made a decision about you. And the spirit told me what the spirit told me about this older woman is, the reason it's saying she already made a decision about you is this is somebody that knew you before you were born. Well, in other words, when your mother was pregnant with you, they already made a decision about you, okay? And then I got coven and cult, okay, in church. So I want you to understand something. Whoever this older woman is in your life, she was already part of a coven, a cult, or a church before you were ever even born. So it's not like whatever she did here, because she stopped you from having love by pulling other people into her bullshit. But in the past, that was her wish fulfillment. But what I'm getting here is whoever this older woman is, now this older woman could be your mother. This older woman could be your aunt. This older woman could be a church member at a church that you and your family went to for generations, or someone in your community. But this is a much older woman that already had a plan for you before you were even born. They already made a decision. And they're a fraud. Whoever she is, she was already part of a coven, cult, or church before you were born, and she already made up in her mind what she was going to do with you, that she was going to sacrifice you or whatever. So whoever this older woman is to you, whoever your mother or father or whoever took care of you, however you grew up, foster care, whatever, this is somebody that already was making plans to sacrifice you. They were already, whoever gave birth to you, they already were planning and scheming on that person's children. Like, okay, so I'm going to use that one for this. Let me go ahead and pull some astrology on that one. I'm going to do this. This is somebody that already made a plan for you. You didn't even realize. Right now, fast forward to today, whoever this older woman is, she's in her thoughts. I have the thoughts card here. I have good lady in the reverse. She doesn't seem like a good lady, not doing stuff like this. But this is an older woman, and she is in the reverse because she's not a good person. Okay. She's in her thoughts about how she was able to, with the theft card and courtship in the reverse. She has stolen a lot of courtships from you throughout the course of your life. You don't know who might have come towards you to try to talk to you or wanted to court you or date you or get to know you. And she's been doing things to bind you, to sabotage you. A lot of those things had to do with you being under spell work that you were too young to be aware of. You might have just thought, oh man, I don't know why I'm so attached and focused on my baby daddy, this, that, and the other. He's a horrible person. But I don't know. It feels like something's just, I don't know. I can't stop thinking about this person. Do you know how many men and women in your early 20s and late teens got into a connection and might have even had a baby with somebody that I don't know why I can't get them out my head. It's taken over me like madness. I don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy, and you thought it was love, and you didn't even realize that you had somebody that was binding you to that person spiritually because they had plans on sacrificing you. Because it happened to me. It happened to me too. And I didn't find out until I was much older that I had a family member that went to my baby father's family and paid his mother to do Santeria spell work on me. Okay. Outside of what they were doing to bind me to him. You understand? So for whoever I'm picking up on right now, it was her wish fulfillment to bind you at a very young age. And she came in between a lot of courtships and relationships that you would have had with other people, okay, of substance, okay? She did a lot of conflict spells in your life, not just surrounding relationships, surrounding friendship, jobs, your family. She didn't want anyone to love you, okay? This is a very bitter old woman. This is the type of woman that gets sick to her stomach when she sees a younger woman that is very attractive, very lively, very intelligent, very smart, very bubbly. She hates those type of energies. Okay, whoever this older woman is, she's very, very bitter, and she's very jealous. Okay, now there are people out here like this, and then there are those of us like myself. When we see these very young girls that are bubbly, they're attractive, they're just coming out of childhood into womanhood, they're very young, 19, they're whippersnappers, 20, and we smile at them. We smile at them because they remind us of some of our energies around that time. And if we could loan a hand, loan advice, or whatever the case may be, we're happy to see them living life, and it gives us life because I remember how I was at that age. I remember this, I remember that. You're a higher vibrational person, and you're happy to see the young people buzzing around doing what young people do. But whoever this older woman is, she's been this way for a very long time. Very jealous spirit, a very low vibrational spirit. And she's expecting you to be seen right now as high honor. And also she's expecting you to get some kind of income wherein you're not going to have to work or toil and labor anymore. Okay. With whatever it is that you do. And she's expecting this. And it's a problem for her because she's a fraud. And yes, she tried it. Now I have surrender, and then I have discipline, and I have self-esteem in the reverse, and acceptance in the reverse. Okay. Somebody might not accept or want to accept that they cannot reverse your self-esteem, maybe because of your discipline. Okay. Because you don't have any control issues. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Whoever you are, you're very stable, you're very balanced, you're very disciplined. Okay. And you don't have self-esteem issues. She does. Self-esteem, she does not even accept the fact that she has self-esteem issues that need to be dealt with. Okay. So Holy Spirit, what do you want me to say about this read? What do you have for us? When I see young people, it makes me excited because it reminds me of a time in my life, and I don't believe I'm at the age where I can actually say that. It's so funny to look back now, like, oh my God, look at my daughter. I had my daughter when I was my daughter's age. My daughter don't have no children, thank God. But when I was my daughter's age, I already had a 2-year-old her, so I giggled to myself like, oh my God, I didn't realize how young I was. I'm looking at her thinking she knows something and she know it all. I'm like, you don't know shit. All right, let's go, Holy Spirit. What is the message here surrounding this false woman that tried it? That's a fraud. Somebody could be saying the truth about somebody and walking away. Somebody might be a Virgo. Okay. There. It might have I felt like I was trying to put pieces to a puzzle together. I feel like it might have taken some time for somebody to put the pieces of the puzzle together. This might even be a younger person here is what I'm getting. But there was some spell work that was done it was a backfire. Okay. Someone might be a younger Virgo for somebody that walked away. Okay. And it took them a minute to put all the pieces of a puzzle together that they couldn't figure out. But I feel like somebody finally put the pieces of a puzzle together to get the whole picture instead of the part of the story where they became aware in. It looks like a younger person here, maybe like a page of pentacles. So this could be someone in their 20s, okay, or late teens. But sometimes when you're younger, you don't have the whole story to family members and situations to have a clear understanding on what the dynamic you're looking at right now is. Okay. And when you don't have that, it can cause you to assess something incorrectly or make a wrong judgment or connect to someone whose intentions might not be wholesome because you're only able to make an assessment based on your point of awareness as a younger person. So if the clear memories of comprehension and understanding what's really going on didn't start for you until you were about 7 or 8 years old, like understanding dynamics and things, then you can only go from the age of 7 or 8 years old to where you are today, to be able to make an assessment. But you would need to be able to go back before you were born, if these are family members you're connected to trace the whole story to understand the dynamic of why something is the way it is. So the obstacle is somebody's spell work kept on backfiring, okay? Because somebody was not closed off to a Queen of Pentacles, okay? So somebody wasn't closed off to a Queen of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that they might have befriended, or they might have made a proposal of some kind to. Okay. They might have seen this person as inspirational, as a friend, as somebody that wanted to help them. Okay. They might have loved on this person. Okay. To get this person to take action with them in some kind of a way. What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? This person, it was illuminated. What was illuminated to this person in the recent past, Holy Spirit? It was illuminated to this person that somebody was some type of a chosen star of God. How was this illuminated to them? How did they? The high priestess. I can't make it up. I just saw the high priestess. Okay. Oh, okay. They got together. The Empress. Can't make it up. They got the Ace of So whoever this person is, whoever this younger earth sign is, might be a Virgo, that doubted who you were because of the point of awareness where they understood the present story, the present scene, the present situation. They didn't have the full picture, and they didn't understand what needed to happen in order for you to evolve to become whatever type of star you are. Okay. It's a many step process, and you have to go through the dark and the light. It's a lot of understanding that they didn't have about your process. A process of an anointed chosen one of God. It's a whole process, 360 degrees, not 180. That means we got to go all the way around through the dark and through the light. You understand? So that you have a well-rounded concept of how everything works physically and spiritually. Okay. And the universe, well-rounded understanding of the universe. You have to go through the dark and the light. You have to be able to relate to having dark feelings and emotions, operating out of your lower self. You have to know what it feels like to feel certain emotions, and then how to transmute that energy and transmute those thoughts into higher vibrational thoughts, instead of projecting onto other people in a negative way, and transmuting energy by projecting instead of reflecting. It's a lot you have to go through. So whatever process this younger earth sign saw you go through, if they saw you go through some of the darkness, some of the lower points, they were judging you based off of when you might have been operating out of your lower self more than your higher self. Okay, but that's part of your process. They got together with a group here, 3 of Cups, and it was revealed that you are the high priestess, star empress energy, and they got clarity on who you were and about what your process entailed. Okay. And once they understood that, they walked away from this Queen of Pentacles. Now, tell me about this Queen of Pentacles energy, because they couldn't figure out, they don't want to take any more risk with them, and neither do they want to take a risk with her, because somebody's spell work kept on backfiring, and they couldn't figure out why the spell work kept backfiring. Okay. Because they lacked the strength. They were heartbroken because they didn't have the right strength. Of course not. Of course. You don't have access to that much power when you work for the devil. Okay. So somebody wanted to win at all costs, and ended up in a cycle. Okay. They ended up stuck. Okay. And they need to illuminate something. All right. Who is this person? They needed to have something illuminated for them. Okay. They needed someone to bring them out the dark about the truth. So to get whoever this person is against you in the first place, I feel like they had to, uh, lie about who you are and say that you were evil and that you were a karmic. But the spell work kept backfiring over and over again. Somebody convinced possibly a younger earth sign that you were evil and that it was okay to get rid of you because you were evil, because you were a karmic, because you were demonic. Okay. And they kept doing spell work with these people in this Queen of Pentacles, but the spell work kept on backfiring. So this person wanted to win at all costs. So they needed something illuminated to them for clarity. Why would the spell work keep backfiring if this person is of a low vibration? I don't understand. And that's when they got the clarity. Okay. It wasn't their wish fulfillment to try to Ten of Swords you anymore at that point. The people they collaborated with intentionally kept them in the dark about the truth about you, about who you were, with the moon card reversed here. Yeah. They wanted to win at all costs. Got it. So they kept them in the dark about who you were. Because whoever this earth sign is, they must have some kind of power or energy too that they wanted to use or harness. And to get them to work with them, they would have to convince them that you were a bad person, because these people couldn't defeat you on their own because they didn't have enough strength or power. Yeah, these people needed this earth sign's power to defeat you. Okay. So let's say if this earth sign was your child, for instance, and they know that they're a chip off the old block. Okay. Or let's use like Jesus and God in Christianity. And you have a delusional meth or crackhead out here. I know I'm going to pick a fight with God, and I'm going to see if I can take God's power so that I can reign. You know, y'all know these demons are delusional, right? And they're like, well, if we can brainwash his only son, Jesus, into thinking that God is really a bad person and has bad intentions, that's why it's sickness in the earth, then we can get Jesus to do spell work with us and use his energy to kill off God, because he's a chip off the old block. So our energy and our strength is not strong enough to kill off God. So if we can get Jesus on our side, okay, which is the Son of God, that might be the only power that we need to overthrow God. Yeah. Now pass me the crack pipe. Because this is how these people were thinking. So however this person is connected to you, they felt like their energy would give them the strength they needed to take you down and overthrow you spiritually. But it did not work. And it kept backfiring. So they actually had to do research. And if this is a hermit Virgo, y'all know the Virgo is a hermit. A Virgo don't like to miss or be wrong or be corrected, or y'all know, no offense, I love y'all Virgos, but y'all know what y'all are. Y'all don't like to be corrected. Y'all don't like, and then if y'all made a mistake, y'all gonna do the thorough research and identify that shit for yourself and then cover it up. So whoever this person is, they were like, hold on, okay? Because I'm a perfectionist and I need 4 straight corners and straight lines. I need stuff in order. It got to add up and make sense. I am a Virgo, okay? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And it got to add up. Something's not adding up here, okay? And they went to researching to find out if who this person they told me is who they are, then why is our spell work backfiring? I know I have the strength and the power. And that's when it was illuminated that you were the star. You were the Empress High Priestess. And you were anointed, chosen one of God that could not be touched. You're on the wrong team. Okay? So what's the Two of Cups? Holy Spirit. Okay? So somebody might have connected to someone that they might have had some kind of emotional bond with. Okay? To speak the truth to them, okay? And then that person kicked them out their energy. The Five of Pentacles, they isolated themselves from this person after they spoke their piece. So somebody's went and spoke their piece to somebody. You lied to me about this person. And after they spoke their piece, they pulled their energy back like, okay, well, go over there. You don't got to speak to me no more. Okay, here, disconnect my number. Don't call me no more. Don't call me for nothing. Delete my number, everything, you know? They went possibly to this Queen of Pentacles, man or woman right here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It might be this old lady right here, this older woman. Okay. And they told them, you lied to me. You lied to me. And now I have the full story and I understand what you did. Whoever this person is that look karmic, they only look karmic because you've been doing what you've been doing, throwing rocks and hiding your hands since before their birth. You already made a decision about them before they were even born. You already burned. They might have burned you. They might have tried to burn you. You might have a burn. Somebody has a burn mark on their body somewhere, maybe. Okay. Am I collective? I don't know who that's for, but somebody might have been burned by a relative or something in the past. But they said, yeah, you already had a plan. Okay. You already made a decision that you were going to sacrifice this person. So you already got to work getting them into position in karmic situations in childhood by sabotaging their mother and their family and their siblings and everybody, by planting thoughts, by doing spell work. You've been throwing spell work since this child was breastfeeding. And now I have clarity. And whoever this older woman is, she was like, okay, well, kindly delete my number. Don't contact me no more. 5 of Pentacles reverse. Okay. I think I don't want to talk to you no more. And then somebody, 3 of Pentacles, collaborated. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Somebody collaborated. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. With the 3 of Pentacles, somebody might have got together to work with somebody on something. So then somebody might have gotten together with a Gemini or the Lovers reverse. Who's the Lovers reverse, Holy Spirit? A Page of Swords. This could be a younger air sign. Gemini. Thank you. Confirmation. All right. Who collaborated with this Gemini? This younger earth sign or this older earth sign, the good lady in reverse? Who collaborated with this Gemini, Holy Spirit? Somebody that didn't get what they were expecting. Who? A Queen of Cups in the reverse. The person that was being emotionally manipulative, or that was overly emotional. Who's this person that didn't get what they were expecting? Someone that got bad karma, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Who is that, Holy Spirit? I need more clarity. A Queen of Wands, okay, in a mental imprisonment. This might be this younger earth sign, okay? Okay, that might right now be standing in their power and confidence. They might have gotten some form of bad karma. Something bad might have happened to them that they might be in a mental imprisonment about right now. They might have some problems, some issues with the law or with money, a job, employment, whatever their problems are right now. So they collaborated with a Gemini for what, Holy Spirit? To do something childish. They collaborated. They wanted to take a risk to do something childish. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Something reckless. To who? Who were they collaborating to do this to, Holy Spirit? Somebody that was childish. That took action. That wouldn't take any more risk. Oh, okay. Got it. So whoever this older woman is, I got clarity, y'all. This older woman got together with a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, to do something to this younger earth sign after they confronted them about being lied to about you and doing things against you. And they finally got clarity on the truth about who you were and why they wanted to sacrifice you so bad. And after she said, okay, well, shoot, get away. Don't ask me for nothing else. I can't help you no more then. But after that, a Gemini and this older woman got together to do something to this earth sign child or young adult, Queen of Swords, so that somebody could get out of a mental imprisonment about this might be you. You might be this Queen of Swords, a Queen of Swords high priestess. So what did they get together to do? All right, so somebody might have communicated with or made a gesture to this now Page of Pentacles outsider, the Five of Pentacles reverse, that earth sign that they kicked out of this out of the picture. Okay, so somebody wanted to get in good with this younger person here, so that they could get back into your good graces after everything they did to you, to stop you from having love in your life, to stop you from ever getting married, to stop you from ever having a healthy courtship, to stop you from being seen as high honor. Okay? Somebody might have gotten cut off by a King of Pentacles reverse, or a King of Pentacles reverse might have cut somebody off. Okay. So someone would change their mind. So if this younger earth sign was working for a King of Pentacles in the reverse, because this Gemini and this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the older woman here, the two of them got together and they got this King of Pentacles in the reverse to cut this earth sign off. Okay? Now, if this is some kind of coven or cult, and this earth sign didn't want to do anything else against Queen of Swords, Empress, High Priestess, because they realize that they are actually a chosen one of God, both this older woman and this Gemini teamed up together to ask this King of Pentacles in the reverse to cut this earth sign Page of Pentacles off completely, so that it would force them to change their mind about helping them to try to do spell work against you. Go ahead. And what did this King of Pentacles reverse do? It was illuminated and it didn't go nowhere. Two of the Two of Wands reverse. Their plan was illuminated in what they were trying to do to this earth sign, and they wanted to avoid a tower. So I don't know, or if this King of Pentacles reverse was employing in any way, or this King of Pentacles reverse had a way to affect this Page of Pentacles employment. They wanted to cause her or him to lose their job so that they be forced back into this coven, or to connect back with them to help them to try to take you down. But they were being watched with the Seven of Pentacles here. They were being watched, and then or whoever the King of Pentacles reverse is, he or she was being watched, and they wanted to avoid a disaster. So they left this Page of Pentacles alone. This Hermit Page of Pentacles alone. And now the Empress in the reverse. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. That's the truth. That's the truth and the clarity. They left them alone. Now let me go ahead and pull some cards and see if there are any more details that I can give you surrounding this whole situation. Oh, okay. A financially relationship or codependent marriage that was unrequited. So somebody was in an unrequited, financially codependent relationship or marriage with some fool that failed a spiritual test. Somebody that might use energy weapons. All right, is there anything else concerning the energy that's on the table? Oh, it came back out again. A new car. A sickness has overtaken them because they did a death spell on you. Okay? Somebody that they went to school with. Child. Somebody that they know from their school, from kindergarten, since they were younger. Someone that knows somebody since they were a baby, through kindergarten, through 6th grade, 7th through 12th. So this is someone that's known you from birth through high school. Okay? They're going broke. They had a business or work relationship with somebody that is an intentional camel toe. That means they dress sexy for attention, you know. Now, Kuan Yin leaves the house sometime every once in a blue moon with an unintentional camel toe, you know, and that's because I'm going to work out and exercise, and I'll wear a long t-shirt to cover up that unintentional camel toe. Come on, y'all. I got to make it spicy for y'all. Y'all said that's enough. That's enough. All right. I want to know who this person is that's sick right now. Somebody that knew another person since from so this might be this younger person here, or just this could be a younger person. This might be somebody's friend or roommate or whatever, but somebody that dresses very sexy, okay, for attention. They wear restricting clothing around their breast or their penis or their hips or behind or whatever will show off their body. This person did a death spell on you because of a business or work relationship that they had with somebody, possibly in a coven. And these people are going broke now because they did a death spell on you. Okay. Somebody was offered a new car, and whoever did that death spell, they have a sickness. A sickness has overtaken them right now. Child, and they want to say who. So first and foremost, who did the death spell? Your stepmother. Okay. Somebody's stepmother might have paid this person to do the death spell, or they did the death spell for somebody. Holy Spirit, I want you to clarify who did this death spell specifically, if it's in here. Give me some clarity on they did a death spell on you. I want to know who they is. I want to know who did the death spells, okay? I want to know what a potential love interest. Someone might be Haitian or Dominican. Okay. So somebody worked with somebody. This was just someone that they worked with to do this death spell. They were either Haitian or Dominican. Okay. Someone might be Eritrean. Someone might be a Mason or part of one of these Jack and Jill type organizations. Okay. So who did the death spell? Somebody's sister, cousin, or brother, a black woman, Mexico, somebody that might have been in a financially codependent relationship or marriage, might be of Mexican descent. They might be connected to a father, an aunt, an uncle, or a mother. I have Mexico. All right. So somebody in somebody's family reunion. I got two different people here now. For who did the death spell is what I'm asking. There's someone of Mexican descent here, and I have mother, uncle, aunt, father, and then I have stepmother here, and then I also have a Haitian or a Dominican, and then I have somebody's sister, cousin, or brother, a black woman. Okay. Anybody else for who did this death spell that we're referencing? Holy Spirit. They did a death spell on you. Who is that? A high priestess. Okay, they're working with the high priestess. Got it. This might be a high priestess that reads tarot or has an online platform that does this type of work on the side, is what I'm getting. Now, Holy Spirit, tell me, who did they give a new car to? I'm curious about this shit. Shoot. Who did they give a new car to? Someone might be a Leo or a Virgo. Someone might be Chinese. A high priestess or a high priest that might have an online platform. Chinese, again. An insurance agent. Asia. Okay. This might be an Asian. I'm getting there's an Asian high priestess that either received a new car or offered somebody a new car. Okay. And what I'm hearing is this Asian might have been in a relationship possibly with an East African. Okay. This might be an Asian connected to, I'm hearing Kenya. This might be, you may not know any of these people, but this might be an Asian that was connected to possibly a Kenyan they were either in a relationship with or something like that. And they were offered a new car or an almost new car, either that East African from Kenya or this Asian. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Someone was an insurance agent. Somebody was somebody's business partner. And somebody was a boss, a supervisor. Somebody's a Leo, Virgo, Cusper again. Okay. And these were business partners of theirs. Ah. Okay. Anybody else? Someone South. Okay, this is a Coven. All right, y'all. Someone from South America, an illegal immigrant. It's a Coven. Okay, we get the point. There's someone from Kenya, East Africa, and a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. So there was possibly a Kenyan from East Africa that was working with an Asian that was offered a new car. Whoever this Kenyan is, they might have been with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and they might have also been connected to some Kenyans and Ethiopians. You know, the whole. This is South American. This is a Coven, okay? That a Leo, Virgo, Cusper was also a part of. Okay, all these people they were offering new cars to, but somebody is sick right now and going broke. Who is this person that's sick right now and going broke? It might be a Knight of Pentacles reverse that wanted to end a conflict. Who is this person that's sick right now and going broke? Wow, I have a Knight of Cups and the Death card. Someone might have Scorpio in their chart. Okay. Or you might hear about this. Who is this Holy Spirit? Someone wants to avoid a tower. Who is this person that's sick right now? They might have died already. I don't know. Someone might have already died. They're keeping it a secret. Oh, wow. Somebody wants to keep something a secret that somebody was sick. Somebody wants to come toward you and they don't want you to find out. Somebody wants to be dishonest with you and they want to make small talk with you, but they don't want to tell you that somebody passed away. An intentional camel toe, someone that was dressing sexy for money, that did a death spell on you, someone that they knew for a long time, that was emotionally manipulating them. But the devil in the reverse now. Holy Spirit, clarify, who is this person that somebody wants to keep hidden? This Knight of Cups wants to keep it a Taurus. A Taurus might have died. I told y'all that couldn't get away with what they were trying to do. Holy Spirit, clarify for me. I can't make it up. They were married to this person and they don't want you to know about this shit. Okay, we're in some new energy now, guys. There's somebody that wants to come back toward you all that might have gotten married possibly to an earth sign, more specifically a Taurus from your past. This man wants to reach out to you, but he wants to keep it a secret. Okay, this man was dealing with a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. I know that, you know how us readers and anyone in my collective that's a reader, you know the energy you're talking about in the story because they come up at different times or whatever. The different storylines like Days of Our Life, the soap operas. I'm old. So I know the energy I'm picking up on here. Somebody has an ex that started cheating on you while y'all were still together. You never met or had proof that they were cheating on you. That was it was circumstantial proof and you could feel it energetically, and you broke up with them because of the way they were treating you, because the person that they were cheating on you with was coaching this person on how to use alpha male strategies on you. They were telling this person how to treat you. Nope, that's too much. Don't say I love you, because then it'll go to her head. Make sure you don't compliment her. Y'all know the Alpha Male Rules strategy book bullshit, the red pill way, that bullshit that they do. They were cheating on you with someone that was literally telling them and coaching them on how to mistreat you. You sensed it with somebody else, but you didn't wait around to try to dig them out, sniff them out, and find that other person's energy that was on your ex. You just broke up with them and left and went on to live your life, okay? Your ex might have married that person, and that person destroyed their life, okay? And whoever that person is, they never had any love for your ex. This is somebody that knew you, okay? They were keeping a secret. This is someone that wanted to destroy your life, that knew you from the past. So they connected to your ex and convinced your ex to keep them a secret from you, so that they could stay connected to your ex, and they could take your sexual energy when you would have sex with your ex or whatever. But it didn't work. Whoever you are, you picked up their nasty, disgusting energy. When your ex's energy toward you changed, you could sense the energy of a distorted feminine that was attacked they were meeting with. See, you're very intuitive. You don't have to see the person. You don't have to see a text message. You don't have to see none of that. When you're tapped into your intuition as a woman or a man, because men are tapped into their intuition too, you're going to be able to pick up in how your partner speaks to you, how they behave toward you, the energy that they have toward you. If y'all had no problems at all and they come home late with an attitude with you for no reason, out the blue, that's because somebody talked up a problem in their head. Somebody got their energy and filled their head up with their energy and their bullshit ideas about whatever hate they have for you. They filled your ex up with that resentment, and suddenly your ex resents you. Hey, baby, how you doing? I love you. I don't have to say I love you to you. I know why, because you already think that you're better, or you think too much of yourself. I can't keep validating you and saying I love you. I don't have to say that, and you're like, what the hell? Where'd that come from? You would have picked up the energy like, okay, that's not your energy. Okay. It's because this person that hated you, that connected to your ex from the other side in the past, they've been around them. They've been talking to them. They've been coaching them. They've been doing spell work on your ex, okay, while you were with them, so that whatever energy they transferred onto your ex, by the time they got home to you, they brought all that energy and it came out in their aggression towards you, how they spoke towards you. And like I said, whoever you are, you broke up with them. You were like, I'm not about to try to prove and have you gaslight me about, what are you talking about? I'm not meeting with nobody. I ain't been talking to nobody. You don't need none of that shit, especially if you're a high priestess and you're an intuitive empath. You don't need no evidence. You already got all the evidence you need, because you're demonstrating for me the person you were around. We know how you pick up energy, okay? You broke up, left. So whoever this ex of yours is, that Taurus might have died or passed away, or they're about to. They're on their deathbed. It came out in my reading yesterday, and it's back here today. They might be sickly right now. They might not even make it, okay? That Taurus energy that was connected to your ex from the past, that wanted to take revenge on you, by connecting with your ex and anyone else that you've ever connected to in your life, anyone you dated. This is someone that might be on medication, or might have a mental illness or disability, or they have a trauma in their life that was so traumatizing that it allowed them to fully open their full vessel to full demonic possession. And basically they gave up their soul, and there's been a demonic spirit that's after you, that has been using that person's body as a meat suit to carry out what they want. They literally gave their whole soul over. Okay. There are people that do that, and you see them in the news every day. You have an ex, they might have Scorpio in their chart, but this Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, they're sick, and they did marry them in the past. They want to come toward you, and they don't want you to find out that this person is sick and dying right now. They want to try to end the conflict because they're alone. They feel depressed, okay? They got tricked because they tried to keep somebody a secret from a high priestess. Okay. Whoever this ex of yours is, they want to end the conflict. Okay. Because this person is a hermit like you. They kind of keep to themselves. They're kind of a loner and they feel alone right now. Whoever your enemy was or your hidden enemy was, they kept this person company. They love bombed them. They might have even brought along a group of friends that didn't belong to your ex, but belonged to them to make them feel popular. You know, when you're trying to recruit somebody for a job, this person's really talented and we need them on our team or in our coven. They'll seek out someone emotionally codependent that feels like they're not popular. And suddenly you have friends overnight that are completely for you and on your side. That's what whoever this Taurus energy did. They brought a group of friends, maybe women and other things. This is someone's ex that got turned out and ended up very traumatized. He's been, ever since their attacks against you because you disconnected, your energy ended, everybody isolated him and left him because he's gone broke, losing money, everything. And he feels alone again. Okay, it's like that movie, Can't Money Can't Buy Me Love from back in the day. Y'all remember in Money Can't Buy Me Love, at the end of his little come up off of that young woman's energy, people started seeing him back in his own energy again, and they weren't impressed. So he became unpopular overnight once again, and he started feeling alone again because those were not real friends that he made and cultivated on his own. That's the energy your ex is in. They don't have friends. The group of friends that this Taurus connected them to, and the lifestyle, a groupie type lifestyle, those were not friendships that he cultivated. Okay. Just off of camaraderie and attraction, because we have things in common. Those were her friends. Those were her friends, to make him feel popular and wanted. And now everybody is gone and dispersed and they feel all alone and by themselves again. Okay. And now that they feel all alone and unpopular and she's sick and dying for what she tried to do, he wants to come to you without you finding out that he's stuck in a cycle now. He didn't get the lesson, and he doesn't want you to know that he was ever connected to this Taurus sun, moon, or rising. Okay. What's the Six of Pentacles? He might have changed. Okay. This man, when you were dealing with him, he didn't want to give anything to you. He wanted to breadcrumb you completely, whether it was time, his energy, or money. When you were with him, he felt like you didn't deserve, but to be breadcrumbed. I don't want to put my all into you because I'm not sure you're worth it. You know, I don't want to quite spend money, take you on vacation. I don't want to invest in a marriage or invest in. This man was breadcrumbing you when you were together. Okay. Now they change how they feel after they've been taken through the ringer with this Taurus energy. And now they want to give you an equal give and take. Okay. They want to balance things out. Now they want to give you everything they didn't want to give you before. But this person has not learned their lesson. What they're trying to do is they're trying to fill up the hole and the empty space in their heart of loneliness. They feel alone. The cycle in reverse. That means they're still in a reprobate mind and a way of thinking that's low vibrational. So that means if the situation presented itself again, because your ex is emotionally codependent, later on, once you get settled with this person, somebody else is going to come along with a cute shape, cute face, you know, and be like, I really like you. I like you a whole lot. What do we need to do to get rid of your girlfriend or your fiance or your wife? Because I would do so much more for you. Look at all these people that I'm attached to that like you too. This person didn't learn the lesson. It's only because this Taurus became physically ill and they're dying right now that this person is feeling lonely and alone. But if the same drama and scenario ever presented itself again, they would probably betray you again. They did not learn a lesson. They just want to pay you for your time right now because they feel alone and they want someone to connect to that will love and care about them. Because again, this is the Hermit reverse. It's depression. It's self-loathing. It's sadness. It's feeling trapped and alone and sad. So basically, whoever you are, high priestess, use your intuition. This person only wants you to keep them company, and they want to compensate you for it. They want to give you the money. They're going to give you some. They want to give you some money, and all their time and energy and effort, but they didn't learn a lesson. So if you imagine when you first break up in a marriage, you get divorced, or you beg somebody to make some changes, and they don't agree to go to therapy until you file for divorce. That's what you got going on here. Somebody that doesn't want to do the things you need them to do unless they need to do it out of necessity to keep you from leaving them, or they need to out of necessity to get you back in their life. You understand? So that means in the back of this person's head, this is not normal for them. This is not their subconscious mind being reprogrammed to think a new type of way. This is a band-aid of how long do I have to put up this act or this charade to get you into a stuck position with me, or get you codependent to me in some kind of a way where I don't have the threat of being alone again, so that I can drop this mask and go back to being who I am and showing you how I really think. Never changed. You understand? These changes have to come because they want it, not because you're begging them to go to therapy, and you're begging them to reprogram their subconscious mind to use more emotional intelligence, be emotionally responsible, to love from their heart. These are not changes that you can require someone to make. This has to come from them. They have to want it. So they have to want to not be an alcoholic anymore to better their own life. They have to want to quit smoking. They have to want it themselves. You understand? Otherwise, they'll wear a mask for you until they're watching you to see when you're trapped. They'll wear a mask, okay, until you get to the third baby, okay? And then, okay, finally, I wore this mask for 3 years. Now I could go back to how I think and what I want to do. Yeah, I'm cheating on you in your face. What you going to do? You got 3 kids by me. You going to go out and date so that they can laugh your ass off the dating show and say, why didn't you get married to the baby father, the father of them children? Why you ain't get married to them? Why you have 3 babies before? And you like, well, he loved by me. He wore a mask, until I had the 3rd baby and he was sure. Well, yeah, I'm completely sure now nobody else ain't gonna want to date you now, because now you didn't had the 3rd baby. That's why I tried to keep them up in you back to back like that, because I didn't want to wear the mask for too damn long, or 2 babies, or whatever the case may be, because I just want to guarantee my spot with you. All right, now I'm gonna act the fool because you ain't going nowhere. You got 2 of my kids, child. I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna date outside woman, but I'll always come back home, because I know you ain't gonna date nobody else now that I got you hemmed up with 3 kids. Listen, y'all, don't get back with anybody that has not reprogrammed their subconscious mind and they genuinely think and process a different way because they want to. You shouldn't have to guide them and tell them. If you want to know if somebody has truly changed or not, don't give them the answers, because some of us women and men, when people try to re-enter our lives, we want the thing that we wanted them to do better. We want to coach them on it. So we want to lead them to say the right things. We want to give them clues and hints, on what to say. But all they're doing is copying and regurgitating what you're telling them to say. And that's your ego. Oh, you won't believe all the things that he said to me. He said that he wanted to become more emotionally intelligent. And that means that he would engage more, emotionally with the kids by having more conversations, by having more contact with me frequently to check on me, or this, that, and engaging in family activities, and he said all these things. Did you have to say it to him for him to repeat back, yes, I'm going to do this? Did you say those things? And then he repeated behind you, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's what you don't want. You want that to come from his own heart, from his own mind, from his subconscious mind. You want this to be something a change that he wants. Somebody want to come back in your life. Well, what did you think the problem was? Because they might not even know what the problem was because they didn't care. What did you think the issue was? Okay. And what do you think? And really, so what have you done to rectify that? I mean, I'm not here to talk. You're here to talk to me. I'm listening. Don't give them no hints. Don't give them no clues. And you will hear everything come out their mouth. And if they can't tell you exactly what it is, it's because they don't know or they don't care, which means they haven't worked on themselves and nothing has changed. But let it come from them, not you guiding them on what to say and how to think, because then that's you, that's your mind implanting in them what you want to hear and giving them the clues and the hints. Oh, look, he said it, so he must have changed. No, he didn't. He was following your lead. So this person wants to come back in your life. Okay. What is the Strength card and the Queen of Swords, Holy Spirit? Someone might be a Leo. Someone might be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. King of Wands. Okay. So there might be a King of Wands that might have missed an opportunity with an air sign, or an air sign might have missed an opportunity, or you might be just in very serious type energy with people with great boundaries right now. Okay. Somebody already got over the loss of a connection. Okay. So there's somebody here that already got over the loss of a connection. Okay. And they're not trying to get away with something. Okay, cool. So somebody might be coming toward you all. This is clarity that somebody might be coming toward you all for something. They're not trying to seduce you. They're not in any type of gaming energy, trickster energy. I know if I put my cologne on, and I know if I get a fresh haircut, and I know if I do this, man or woman, whoever this is, okay, whoever you are, you're not playing no games with nobody. You're very straight, cut, direct, straight to the point. You shoot straight from the hip. Whoever this person is coming toward you, they might have Leo in their chart. They're not coming for romance. They're not coming to try to see if they can woo you or anything like that. They might be coming towards you because they might have to tell you about something that they might have been losing a lot of sleep behind, because they're stuck in a cycle, and they might have to give you some information to have a discussion with you about what happened in the past that's involving you, High Priestess. Okay. All right. So that's just to let you know, don't worry. Whoever this person is, they've been sitting alone, possibly even battling depression and lack of sleep behind whatever it is that they need to tell you. And they're only coming for a conversation. Okay. They're not coming to try to lick their lips like LL Cool J or nothing like that. You know, it's nothing at all like that. So you don't have to hold your... I was about to say, hold your sword. I was about to say, hold your sword. But here you go, the King of Swords. They're going to be in this energy with you right here. You're the Queen of Swords. Right now, he's coming at you, the King of Swords. So this looks like a business meeting, okay? Or whatever type of meeting this is, it's to clearly discuss some issues at hand that affected you or are still affecting you, okay? And the reason might be because somebody might be worried about losing some finance, a foundation they have built, some stability of some kind, okay? And they're trying to possibly get back in this Emperor energy so that they can get their life back together, okay? So there you have it. All right. They might be watching now for the best time to possibly come toward you or to expose themselves to you is what I'm getting. Okay. All right. They want to get a message to you. Okay. All right. So they might be looking for the best way to get a message to you. So you might be somebody that might have a blocked phone wherein if you were targeted, it's really hard for anyone to get in contact with you because someone tried to make you invisible to the world by blocking all your devices and phone to only allow certain phone calls to get through. Y'all know how they do today with technology to make you disappear, right? Somebody's not closed off or somebody might be feeling even overwhelmed, or like they can't overcome a group that they were affiliated with, or a third party, okay, that they could have done something with the Knight of Pentacles reverse. They might have done something impulsive. They might have done something lacking structure and discipline, that was very disorganized and not put together, not researched properly. Whatever they did, this person they were connected to might be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. They were doing something to win at all costs, but they want to clear some things up, okay? So that a judgment. This is judgment, okay? So that you can go ahead and get your judgment, okay? This might involve a court situation, okay? Which you have to, somebody might want to collaborate with you, maybe, and go on to court to call judgment on a group of people that did something to you. Judgment and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this Leo might want to collaborate together with you to go to court, possibly against these people that literally use government resources. They use government resources and they have evidence to come against, but not just you, and to create an illusion for you, but they did this to this Leo too. And at one time they were a part of this illusion against you. But now they might want to come toward you, and it has. I can't reiterate enough. This don't got nothing to do with courting you, dating you, or anything even close to that. But I think it might be a thing to collaborate, maybe to get a judgment, maybe to go to court, okay, about some obstacles that some people were causing for you all, to get either you to walk away, them, or both of you to walk away from each other. And they're calling judgment. They might want to get together for a court case. Yeah. Here's the Strength card again, and the 10 of Wands in the reverse. This person might want to come together with you to go to court. All right. Maybe y'all will do a lawsuit together, because you got a lawsuit, baby. Somebody got a lawsuit against the Social Security Office. Somebody got a lawsuit against the NSA. Somebody got a lawsuit against YouTube, AdSense. Somebody got a whole bunch of lawsuits. So this person might be wanting to take action very quickly. Okay. And this was fated to happen. This means this was supposed to happen exactly the way it's happening, believe it or not. Okay. You got to understand something. Fairy tales do not look like Snow White, Cinderella, and the rest of them hoes. Rapunzel. That's not what a fairy tale look like. Fairy tales look like Shrek. Okay. The thing I love so much about the Shrek cartoons, the movies, it was banging people upside the head. Stop filling your children, especially your daughter's heads up with all these fantasies about being in a goddamn tower and getting rescued by a man. Stop it. Stop it. Life isn't like that, and that's when they came out with all those Shrek series, like, no, it's not a fairy tale. It looks like this. This is what life looks like sometimes. And this is what it actually, and this is how these people actually behave. Okay. And you got to jump in there in life and make it work. But that's why I really, really love the Shrek series. It was like going upside the children's dome piece. Wake up, come out of this nonsense about all these happy endings and all this bullshit. This was fated to happen, the Wheel of Fortune. However you thought your life was supposed to look, or whatever your divine purpose was, God is saying, hey, y'all got to come together possibly for a court case or whatever, but everything is happening the way it's supposed to, divinely, in divine timing, in God's timing. God don't make no mistakes. Yes, we have free will, but only God still controls what happens on this realm within the boundaries of free will. You understand? So when you take your children to the playground, okay, and I am the spiritual joker, and I spend a lot of time on God's playground, okay? When you take your children to the playground, guess what? They get free will, don't they? When you let the kids at the school you work at in the yard to play at elementary school, They got free will, don't they, to run around and play like they want to and do whatever they want to do, but you still controlling the environment and you're still controlling what going on that playground. Okay. And when you say it's time to come in, or you see somebody getting bullied and beat up, and you say, okay, now it's time for me to intervene. So what I'm saying is, Wheel of Fortune, within the realms of having free will, God is still in control of what goes on the playground. You understand? So things did not go exactly the way that you or this person thought that they would, and they didn't unravel the way you thought it would, like a fairy tale. You understand? But at the end of the day, God gave us all free will to make our choices and decisions. And that's why it didn't play out like you thought it would. But y'all are still on God's playground. Even right now, I'm speaking the truth. Y'all are still on God's playground right now. And if God said, this is what the outcome is going to be, I don't give a fuck what y'all do up in this playground. When I blow this whistle, you better get in line behind your goddamn teacher. Do you understand me? So that's what's been happening. God gave this Leo free will. God gave this high priestess free will. God gave all these people free will, and a whole mess then happened. But even though the mess then happened, these two people are still going to come together in order to take out this demon, take out these demonic people, which was the original purpose. Okay? Whether or not you ever date, come together in love, it doesn't matter. It didn't happen on the playground the way that God intended. But God said, when I blow this whistle, okay, that means recess is up. That means everybody did their free will. But what I said is going to happen in the end is going to happen in the end. So I blew the whistle 3 times, and I better not see one person out of line. You better be lined up behind your elementary school teacher, everybody in place. It better not be one person still running around, because I am God and I'm calling everything into order right now. So whatever happened on that playground, we'll talk about it later. Okay. Leo and High Priestess, Hermit in reverse energy. Whatever happened all this time, whatever decisions y'all made, and whatever chaos and fighting and foolishness happened on this playground, we'll talk about it later. But right now, I am God and I blew the whistle. Blow the whistle. Yeah, God blew the whistle. Wheel of Fortune. Now we're all going to come together and get in line and straighten all this shit out. And it's happening very fast. Final message, Holy Spirit, before I close this out. Okay. Somebody is moving forward with the breaking of a contract or a marriage. Okay. This person that is in the energy of coming toward you right now. So someone's coming toward you right now that is in the process of moving forward with a divorce that they're going through, the breaking of a contract right now. Okay. And they're going to illuminate something to you, or something was illuminated to them that was bad news. Okay. They might have had some bad news illuminated to them. They might even be a little sheepish or embarrassed about this. The Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay. It might have took a lot for them to get out of a mental imprisonment. This person might not speak and be completely truthful and forthcoming and direct in every single detail the way that you would want or expect, because, you know, the King and Queen of Swords, you know, they don't hold shit back. They expose everything and they speak the direct truth, even if it's fucked up. You know, I've run into so many people in my life that have said, you know what, you ain't right. Y'all like, yeah, we bet QUAN Yin. No, I've run into so many people that have said I'm not right because I speak the truth. And because I speak the truth about stuff a lot of times, it's not, the truths that I speak are not politically correct. And everybody else gets scared and scurry and be like, you're not supposed to say that to them or about them. That's the boss. No, you can't. No. You know, and that's why they feel like you're not right, because people are used to deception. People are used to illusions. People are used to stepping over people's feelings, kissing people's ass. People are emotionally codependent to the thoughts of other people that they care about what they think about them. But because Kuan Yin went through a lot of phases in childhood where nobody cared about her, it made it very hard for me to care about what the hell anybody else thought about me. You understand? When you grow up and you're not cared for properly by anybody around you, and people don't care about you, then you don't become emotionally codependent to those people. Sometimes people feel a certain obligation. The word I'm looking for is obligation. Sometimes people will feel obligated. Well, I can't disappoint my family because, you know, they paid for me to go to school, college. They took care of me. They made sure I had nice clothes and helped me, you know, going to school, my homework, da, 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 da. I'm sure it's a lot of people out here that can relate to what I'm talking about here. If you had to get it the best way that you could growing up, and you didn't really have genuine people that loved you and cared for you while you were coming up through school and everything, then you don't feel like you owe anybody shit, which means you don't feel any sense of obligation to nobody, which means it would have created a personality wherein I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say, and I don't give a fuck who give a fuck about it, you know? And a lot of people think that people like us, we go through struggles and trials and certain life paths that God put us in order to cultivate this type of personality so that we could become what we are. So if we're the type of person that has a platform where we got to talk to other people and speak the truth, because other people might have certain obligations to other people, and they might be in a mental imprisonment about speaking their truth. They might have a blocked throat chakra. They might be judgmental, or whatever the case may be. God cultivated your childhood and how you grew up to not care about what nobody thinks, to not feel obligated to know uncle, aunt, mother, father, cousin, because ain't nobody done shit for you. So you don't have a reason to care or to protect a family's reputation. Reputation for what? Leaving your kids hungry in the street? The fuck? No. God made certain ones of us a certain type of a way and gave us the right journey and the right path to prepare us to be in this energy of speaking the truth and speaking the way that we talk. Okay? Whoever this person is, it took them a minute to get out of a mental imprisonment about being able to communicate. And even then, their throat chakra, you know, that has to do with an aqua color. The stone for the throat chakra, y'all know, is turquoise, because I have a whole handful of turquoise over here. Okay. So this person, they're going to talk to you, but it's not going to come out the way that if you were the one doing the talking and revealing, it would come out. Because I feel like whoever you are, you're straight to the point. You're not going to hold nothing back. You straight shoot from the hip. You shoot straight from the hip, and you say what you mean, and you mean what you say, and you don't hold nothing back. And people probably wish that you would sometime. Okay. But yeah, this person is not going to quite communicate the same way you did or you do, but they are going to try to cough up and choke up and get out whatever it is they need to get out to you, okay, as best as their abilities allow them to. I have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. What is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse? Okay, they've isolated themselves from, I guess, whoever the Three of Cups is they were celebrating with in the past. Who's the Three of Cups? Who is the Three of Cups, Holy Spirit? This might be someone that was trying to drain their energy or drain something from them and cause a change in their foundation is what I'm getting. This is someone they were celebrating with that was trying to secretly drain their energy from them so that they could cause a disruption in their foundation. Nine of Pentacles reverse. That was very childish. Okay, so they've isolated their energy from whoever that very childish person was. Okay, and then I have the Moon card, Queen of Swords. Someone could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. They still want to keep this person a secret from you, High Priestess. The irony in that sentence I just said. They want to keep this a secret from a High Priestess. All right, about how that energy they were connected to tried to put the nail in the coffin and tennis you. They want to keep it a secret. Their association with that person they isolated themselves for, and they think that you don't know, High Priestess Empress. I fucking cannot. Yeah, they're not seeing a situation correctly. They don't process situations in their higher mind completely just yet. They're not seeing certain things correctly. Okay, and this person might still have a bit of depression and sadness that they're going through, and it's not they're not seeing something correctly. But God says something is faded. So it might be something you as a high priestess might need to point out for this person to help enlighten them, to help them to see something. Okay? Because this is someone that had a divine calling just like you. And what's the final message, Holy Spirit, before we close this out? It's always so much. So there's somebody that wants to reverse an ending that's been through a lot. Okay? That is staying with a decision they made, or they're staying with how they feel right now. This person is okay with coming forward toward you to make an offer, to reverse an ending. This might be a King or Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be having issues surrounding their stability, and they want to make peace so they can move to calmer waters. Yeah, they want to make peace so they can move to calmer waters and reverse an ending. I feel like this has something to do with this person coming toward you. They want to beat them to the punch to see if they can cover their ass. And you know what? We're not going to go too much more into this. At the end of the day, if somebody did something to y'all over the past few years and ruined your life and took at least 10 years of your life away from you to stop you from having love in your life, friendships, courtships, good times, to isolate you and do all these things to you, and it's all coming to a head right now, and you got people coming toward you, at the end of the day, where the fuck is the money in your bank account? Okay, fuck whoever coming toward you. I'm sorry, it is what it is. I'm QUAN Yin. This is I Have No Cut Card Tarot. At the end of the day, damn what any of these goddamn people are talking about. Routing number and bank account number. That's all any of these motherfuckers need from you, is your routing number and bank account number. Okay? Lawsuits are on the fucking way, and you don't have no small talk for none of these bitches. I don't give a fuck. Okay? They're getting karma, but you don't have no small talk for none of these demons that have been on demon time with you just because you are who God says you are. Okay? Whoever that King or Queen of Pentacles reversed is that wants to come toward you, they better be coming toward you through electronics, asking you for your routing and banking account number, or coming toward you to meet you at Wells Fargo, or meet you at JP Morgan, or meet you at Chase, or meet you at wherever the hell you bank at, Bank of America, wherever the hell you bank at. If you coming toward me, you can redirect yourself to the bank and I'll meet you there so a deposit can be made. Because nobody's words and apologies ain't worth shit or a goddamn thing. That's the truth. These people were trying to kill you 24/7, round the clock. Not only rob you of having any love in your life, but try to harm your children too. And throw spell work at you day and night, day and night. Not only were you, you're full of love yourself, but not only did they try to stop you from having a courtship, a marriage, a relationship, a love with a healthy person, but they wanted you to be in pain and agony day and night and to regret the day that your mother got pregnant with you. They wanted you to pay for and apologize to them and regret how beautiful you are inside and out. Bitch, meet me at the goddamn bank. I don't got no small talk for no motherfucking body. Y'all know I'm Quan Yin. Don't get mad at me. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. All right, y'all have a safe weekend.